Welcome back. Welcome back to the Asphalt mines, where there's gonna be a lot of tar everywhere. But realistically, that's gonna be the least of my concern, because I've been down there quite deep. And Asphalt is not gonna be all the way down. It's gonna get worse. Anyways, so I think what I will wanna do is I'm going to let most of my bodies stay up top here, because most of them are gonna get stuck. Although, let's see, do you have... I think Bardo is the guy that has spinnerets, so I'm gonna go ahead and just tell Chewie to stay here, tell you to stay here. I could theoretically take the golems with me. You know, I'm actually curious. If one of my golems dies with a bunch of items on it, you have items, you have conslag. I'm curious if we get the items back if we recall the golems. I will guess no, but I would be curious to find out, so I'm gonna take the golems with me. And welcome down to this place. There's a bunch of eyeless crabs and a humor over there. This is only 2 strata deeps and we already see a humor. Apparently that was a weak one. Anyways, I'm gonna let my allies deal with the crabs while I'm just heading slowly over towards the next staircase down. There we go. And I'm not gonna spend too much time on these floors because I think the main features are pools of asphalt and occasionally oil. You can just straight up find oil down here if you are desperate for finding any oil. This is one way of doing that. There's just occasionally those pools of oils in various places. And also apparently some random electronics or tinkering bits, if you will. Well, and our allies have no trouble. There are pink bones. Ancient bones. Tissue was mineralized while it grew and then snapped off the tree of living things to become artifact of life. Oh, and there's a pistol below it. And solar cell. Glow sphere, basic toolkit, can't have it all. Sphinx salt injector, data disk. Somebody died over there, and they didn't have a great time. But considering these are ancient bones, we're only 5 strata deep too. I have rarely, I think I've seen once ancient bones before, so I think they are reasonably rare. Oh, a fire snot. It's gone. I think those are reasonably rare, but, well, they seem to have good items below them. There's the staircase over there. Maybe I should go ahead and whip up some food, because I'm hungry. In-game, that is. I'm very much not hungry out of game. Beetle jerky. Oh, shoot, I was inspired. I keep doing that. Oh, no. I'm just gonna keep going. Let's see, this is failed energy relay. I didn't recognize the 2 colored ones. There's a humor. We are friendly with the humors, which might be Ooze reputation. I'm honestly not sure. Anyways, they leave a lot of acid behind, which is a bit unpleasant. There's the staircase down. We're already 7 strata deep. And we're just gonna keep going. Also, these slugs now just light stuff on fire, and it burns for quite a while. It's hard to see where I'm going. So let's just keep going left. That is not a rust station. There's a shield inside the tar pool over there. It's just a shield. Okay. A buckler. 8 strata deep. There's a injector laying around there. Looks like a love injector? No, it's a blaze injector. I take one. I have plenty of them, but it's not like they weigh anything, so we can just have more. Keep going further down. Staircase is just south of where we are. Go over here. Keep going down. A bunch of arrows just laying on the floor. Everything is so nice and clean aside from Well, actually, no, even the pools are clean. Until we arrive, then carnage happens. All enemies start fighting and everything. Okay, that fire's not this gun. We are 11 strata deep. A bunch of rockets just laying on the ground. Also, the tar just starts burning. Oh, you sense a foreign presence. Or a presence foreign to this place in time. Okay. Let's take stock. We have... I can see 2 of them. One is right here. And one is all the way down here. I'm actually just gonna immediately go back upstairs. One of my golems is on fire. I would prefer if you were not on fire. Oh, there's the other guy. Just chasing after me. Alrighty. Bardo. I'm gonna tell you to attack this guy right here. And golem number up there. Attack this guy as well. I'm going to menacing stare him. Oh, and he does not have a mental reflection shield. How's my golem doing over here? Perfect condition for now, but it's flaming. And I'm just gonna go into a phase and start sundering this guy's mind. 2. Sunder his mind. Are we terrified? Doesn't look like it. I think we resisted it. Okay. He force-walled me. Did my... Oh, my concentration slipped between you and the bloody turd. Ah, okay. That's inconvenient. Maybe I shouldn't have used menacing stare. Let me quicken mind. Sunder mind is ready again. Okay, good lucky. Now the problem is, which one is the real guy? I cannot actually look at the ones. All of them are wounded, for what it's worth. I cannot look at the ones that are around. Actually, if I was not phased, what I could do instead... I think I could use disintegrate here. Which is a 7 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh, it would hit my golems too. I don't know if my... So disintegration I think deals extra damage against structures. It would, however, theoretically wipe out all of the psychic attackers. So do I really want to take 3 turns of doing nothing here? And hurt my allies? Then again, there's so many psychic attackers everywhere. Like, he just multiplied themselves. I'm kind of worried what they can do. Actually, the one that is terrified should be the one that is the true culprit. The problem is I cannot see all of them. None of them are terrified. So I'm just going to go south. Oh no. He bursts a channel through my mind. And he sunders my mind for 19 damage and 23 damage. He got 2 turns on me? What the heck? And the problem is... Oh, my mental mirror is on cooldown. Oh, this is a huge problem, because he duplicated himself before his mirror went on cooldown. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna teleport over here. We need to take the staircase up. Sprint. Go upstairs. Alright, all my buddies are here. Let me phase back in real quick. Because switching screens breaks the channel. Alright, fight the fire. Choose a follower? No. Fight fire. Fight fire. You beat at the flames with your hands. There we go. Okay, so this is a huge problem. Because this guy can just undermine me. Well, but I think I'm just gonna tell my buddies to stay here. I can always phase and go back up the stairs despite the walls. Okay, I don't see the other dude. Still don't see him. Is he dead? We might have killed the real one. I think that's what happened. We killed the real one, but he duplicated himself just before... well, anything else happened. So... you just knocked out your own goat friend, dude. With your silly minds. I don't know what the goat on the south wall is doing there. Okay, yeah, I think we got the real one just before, but he duplicated himself just before. Let me just disintegration here. Boom. Goodbye, guys. And there's a quillipede. Okay, this went reasonably okay. Quillipede is shooting its quills, but I have so much armor, it probably doesn't really matter. Okay, one big threat down. That guy duplicated himself before he used Sundermind is such a huge threat, because I can resist one and throw it back. It slips the concentration for him, but the second one will then get the channel through, and that dealt a lot of damage. That was 22 damage. If you say that's like times 10, that is 220. And then you get double at the end of the channel, so that's 440. There's a high chance I would not have survived the full channel of these guys. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're just immediately burgeon. That's just fantastic. I'm going to phase, so the plants cannot hit me, and then I'm going to try and sunder your mind. And... your mental attack does not affect the irritable palm. I didn't target the palm. I hit this guy. I clicked with my mouse. I'm locked in psychic battle. I'm still locked in psychic battle. Are you locked in psychic battle with me? No? That is very weird. I'm going back upstairs. Just gonna wait for a bunch of rounds until my phasing comes back online. Also, he made a Venta Black flower there, which is really inconvenient, but I wonder if they actually cannot see me either. Alright, I'm gonna phase, go downstairs. This is the part where I wish I had like the heat area attack so I could counteract the flowers. I'm gonna try and sunder your mind again. I click on you. Alright, there we go. He does not have much metal armor. He takes a tremendous amount of damage from the Sunder Mind. There we go, he's dead. Going back upstairs. See if anything chases me. Apparently not. Wait until my face comes back online. Face down. And try to find where the other guy went. There you are. Alright. So I'm going to sunder your mind. It tries to heat the area, but I'm phased, so it should not affect me. It does in fact not affect me. And goodbye. Alright. That's that part done. Now there's 2 irritable palms. I'm gonna use disintegration from here. 3 turns to exhausted to act. What is attacking me? Oh, it's just a random crab. I think there's another one. I would love to knock out the Adventa Black Flower. Gonna disintegrate here. Okay, we can see again. And then I think I'm just gonna go and do this disintegration thing again. 18 turn cooldown. Disintegration. There we go. And now it's just a bunch of annoying flowers still here. But yeah, if I ever get a heat area or cool area spell to use, I'm pretty sure I can use this while I'm phased. Despite it not affecting the phase that I'm in, I can use it while I'm phased. Which means I would be able to hit enemies with it. Ow. Reasonably efficiently. Okay, that thing is dead. And I think I can knock out this red Death Daka before it can do anything. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Dealt with that threat. I will guess that this is going to be the biggest kind of threat we're going to be facing. Random psychic invaders. And that's just going to be how it is. Which is why I'm happy to have some extra companions around that help us out here. Oh, the staircase down is all the way over there. Whoops, I missed it. Okay, 13 strata deep. We are not too far yet. This goes a fair bit further. Oh, there's a king crab here. Okay, I'm gonna immediately tell Bardo to attack the king crab, because that's the only thing that is even mildly threatening. It says trivial. Still don't want to take them too lightly. And you're on fire again. Let me fight the fire. I don't know, some creatures cannot actually fight the fire. Like, they functionally roll on the ground in order to fight the fire, but they cannot use their arms. But golems, well, I guess his arms is knives. So maybe it cannot. There's just random canteen, it's empty. Keep going further. And further. And more of these fire snouts down here. Very unpleasant. There's an elastine skin suit over here. It's reasonably valuable if you get here already, I guess. And if you don't have psychic invaders, it might be a bit of a slog to get through the asphalt if you don't have the ability to just ignore harpools, thanks to having spinnerets. But it might be reasonably doable. I guess the king crab might be a bit of a concern. But if you had, say, have Sons of Mine, king crabs are pretty easy to deal with, because they don't have much mental armor. Fight the fire on my golem, because my golem is on fire again, and they don't seem to put themselves out at all. Even took enough damage to, well, get through the embolden buff, it seems. Down to floor 18. And 19. Okay, starting at 19, we have now the full area being everything is tar. It's a chainmail on the west. And you guys just love lighting us on fire, and it's really hard to see. Can I actually disable these fire effects? Because honestly, it's just a mess. Effect. Disable smoke effects, yes. Thank you. I can actually see again. Oh, there's just some sewage eels. Oh, it's psychic thrall, the sewage eels. In tar? You brought your eels into the tar? That's kinda rude. Also, these tar pools just burning after they are being lit on fire once is kinda rough. Why is my golem just sitting? Oh, he's stuck in the tar pool, that's why. Let me just run to the next exit. Oh, I not notice it is any better. Welcome to the reason why I didn't bring my entire party here. Lava. 20 strata deep. And my goodness, this lava here is really not friendly. If you accidentally step into it, also I'm gonna go on upstairs. Let me fight the fire for you. Fight the fire for you. If you accidentally hop into the lava, because let's say there's a mother snail over there and everything is slimy and you slip, literally, that is just extremely difficult to get rid of any of the magmatic effects on your items. They will continuously take damage and break, and it's not a good time. Don't recommend it. Speaking of not a good time, I'm just gonna sunder the mind of this guy. I would like for you to not do that anymore. Fight fire. Okay. And this is also the part where I'm gonna leave my other buddies behind, because, well, originally my character was not much for combat, but thanks to Sunder Mind phasing teleportation, I think we're gonna be largely fine. And to me, importantly, I even have a way to deal with... You guys stay here. Yeah, I even have a way to deal with lava because I have the freeze ray gun. Alright. Let's see where we can go. Some enemies just spawn inside the lava as soon as you enter the floor, so they are basically instantly toast. So, yeah. Also, there's more fire snouts. Zinc salt injector. So yeah, since the blaze injector gives you 100 fire resistance, if you ever fall into lava, blaze injector, as in first of all, step out of the lava. Second, use a maybe blaze injector if you're worried about your health. If not, pour a bunch of drams of water over yourself. Like just 1 or 2 is not gonna do the trick. Generally speaking, like 20 to 30 seem to be okay. Anyways, let's see. Is this... I'm just checking whether there's any lava under the stairs. Alright. Now we're in the middle of lava. This is why I need the freeze ray in order to go anywhere. Well, I guess I don't technically need it. I could alternatively just phase across the things, or if you have a jump, you can jump across them, I guess. Just gonna slowly chip away at crabs. It is worth noting, despite it being lava everywhere, we're only 20 degrees Celsius of temperature, which is interesting. Okay, I'm just chipping away at the crabs, so they're not gonna be in the way. And I'm gonna sundermine the fire snout so it doesn't, you know, light me on fire. Just going to deal with these guys too. More fire snouts. I'm just gonna wait here. I don't know if there's any interesting items along the way. If they are, I think it is randomly generated. Because I think I went to like minus or well 25 strata deep in my first exploration, and that's when I started seeing big magma crabs. This is where I encountered them the very first time I saw them. Oh, I might have spread my ice beam too thin, and it didn't actually freeze the lava. That's interesting. Let's see if there's lava on the stairs. No, they're fine. Alright, I'm actually gonna wait here. The crabs are trying to probably get to me. Oh, they're smart enough to not go into the lava. You, on the other hand, you're just perfectly happy just walking to lava. Are you immune to fire? You are on fire. Huh, I didn't expect the part where that guy would be able to just casually walk through lava. I need to make sure that I really make sure I don't step into lava by accident. The game will ask you, hey, there's lava here, do you really want to step there? So you do have that grace period. Also, just disintegrate them. There's another tube on the ground. An Uber-Nostrum injector. That's pretty nice. The funny thing is, aside from self-inflicted dismemberment in order to get rid of Clank, we actually never had to use these, so I don't know if I got lucky or if my precautions just helped that much. I like to think it's a bit of column A and a bit of column B. Right. It's actually nice that I remember that I have this integration, because it's an easy way to just get rid of groups of enemies. Plus, if I'm wandering around here alone, that's just how it is. Lava-covered tar-encrusted bones. There's lava below the bones, so... It looks like you might be able to step through there, but you cannot really. Just making sure. Are these king crabs now? No, that's just real eyeless crabs. Don't know why I keep thinking of king crabs. Disintegrate them around me. Kind of funny when you see an enemy frozen on these floors. But I suppose freeze ray is that powerful, huh? Also, you still use the radio-powered nuclear fuel cell for this now? This is gonna hit the humor, isn't it, if I disintegrate? It does. And it exploded. Maybe I shouldn't do that because they're friendly towards me. And I keep saying that if people don't attack me, I don't attack them. Welcome to 26 Radom Deep. This is a great magma crab. It says average difficulty. The first time I ever got here, it said impossible. I played around with them, managed to defeat one or two with Sunder Mind, but I didn't have phasing or any good way of dealing with lava myself. So I had to keep mind controlling Warden from Joppa that I had recruited on that playthrough in order to use her freeze rays to get through the lava. And then I took one hit from one of these magmatic crabs attacks and I was almost dead at the time. So these are dangerous. Also entirely immune to fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a force bubble so you cannot get to me. And then we're gonna just sunder your mind. 1. Apparently that was just 2 times sunder. 3, 4, there we go. They also turn into basalt. Right, this worked out just fine. Oh, there's a ant over there. Can I hit you from here? Probably not. It's a corrosive ant and there's a fire ant over there. Let's see, quick in mind. Could I get lucky? I'm just gonna sunder this thing's mind as well. Oh, there's another crab. Maybe I shouldn't have used my sunder mind. Can I freeze you? I can. It is a crab. I'm just gonna wait until my sunder mind comes back on. There's another one coming from the west. We should probably be fine. Freeze. It's really nice that the freeze ray seems to have extremely high accuracy or even guaranteed accuracy. Don't know which one it is. Oh, the other crab might not be even going for me. Alright. Freeze. Sunder your mind. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was enough this time. Quicken mind. Sunder your mind. There we go. I was pretty confident that I would be able to get past these crabs. We get 1,000 experience each, which is really nice, honestly. There's also just some random painted crystal gauntlets. I don't need money, so I'm just gonna leave them there. And here I just want to be really careful about clearing floors because there's a high chance I will need to retreat. Okay, there's a magma crab. I'm just gonna help that weird fire ant. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked out the magma crab until it defeated them. Oh, there's a fire ant queen over there. Let's quicken mind and knock out the queen so she doesn't generate more fire ants all the time. And enemies that are specifically melee attackers will just go and step into lava even if it hurts them in order to attack you, from what I can tell. Which is really silly in my personal opinion. It's not a good, you know, survivable instinct. But then again, I never accused a lot of enemies to be particularly smart. Although we would kind of expect them to be if they're Esper Hunters, right? Okay, fire ant. Sunder your mind, quicken mind, because the quicken mind has a much shorter cooldown. Use corrosive gas, that's okay, I don't really care. In fact, I can just disintegrate you 3. There we go. And I think that's largely all the enemies. Alright, moving down 1 floor. There's a magma crab to the east. There is a fire ant queen here. I'm gonna actually take out... I clicked on this one. I need to really make sure to click properly. Okay, I guess we're taking out the crab first. Quicken mind. Maybe I should just use keyboard for this. There's another magma crab to the west. And an explosive. Looks like an EMP grenade. It is. Mark 3 even. Okay, a bunch of crabs go down. Or well, ants go down. Just gonna briefly go and get out of here for now. There's another ant right here. I actually don't mind if it destroys the walls in the center so I can more easily see around them. Because that's what the corrosive gas does, it actually attacks walls pretty heavily. Random crystal dagger on the floor. There's another magma crab there. It seems to still have more targets to attack, so I'm just gonna let it. I wonder, what is my crab reputation? Crab. Minus 285. I could entangle the text, couldn't I? So maybe I could just be friends with them instead of them attacking me. I mean, to be fair, they're also good experience. I'm gonna do it anyways. Crabs. They are no indifferent. Ah, okay. It immediately turned green. That's amazing. I actually wasn't sure whether that would be the case or not, but it is. This thing is in perfect condition. Despite being lava covered, is crystal equipment just immune to lava? It appears to be that way. Alrighty, we are friends with the crabs now. I think this is fantastic, because then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Or at least the crabs. There's more crabs. Plus the crabs could be helpful to just, you know. I'm just gonna wait a bunch of turns. That ant was, I think it's spawned in lava. Yeah, these crabs are scary. Well, like 85 damage is pretty substantial. So I'm glad I'm free of friends now. There's a random water skin down here with honey in it. That might not really help you against lava, but I mean, who knows? Does honey burn? My instinct would tell me no, but you probably can char honey if you try. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until they... Oh hi, it's just a random ant right next to me. Gonna wait until the crabs clean up the floors. This is actually very nice. I'm not worried about the not being able to defeat the crabs, but what I'm worried about is if they hit me, their magmatic claws are just gonna be a huge pain to deal with. So, no, I don't want to attack these. Just hit the wall there. There we go. Thank you for cleaning up. Now let's see. Yeah, it's magmatic salt. I do want to actually freeze ray across. Frozen oil. Frozen magmatic salt. I do not know what to make of this. 29 strata deep. I don't know if there's anything at the end of this place, by the way. But what I just realized is I will have to go all the way back up in order to grab my buddies. I guess just going on in from the top again is gonna be the easiest. Anyways, knock you out, recharge, knock you out so I don't get lit on fire immediately. I could just force bubble, wait until my cooldowns are back up. Splish splash happens because I guess I'm oily, probably. It's under your mind. I would prefer not to have random gas everywhere. Okay, the crab is not moving anywhere, so I guess they dealt with all the enemies. How long does my force bubble last? Seems to be quite a long time. There it is. Yeah, that's pretty long. Anything on the lava? On the stairs? No. It's gonna go down. What? It's like a king crab over there or so. King magma crab? Hamel crab, cyclopean merchant. In its infancy, rock streamed through the planet in plumes of magma spilled into the hushed caverns and quickened pools of protoplasm out of its stilled inertia. Plate slipped and matter was crushed, pressurized, and pressurized. Later, as entropy bore cracks into the crust, sticky live things fused to the rock and scuttled forth. I think that's just a general magma crab description. It's just a legendary magma crab here. Are you a merchant? Hired guards? This must be a merchant. Wait, did I get lucky that I became friends with the crabs? I feel like that might have been what happened. That ant is just... Okay. Goodbye. There's another ant down there. And another ant down there. Quick in my mind. I would prefer if you didn't do that. Hello? It is a merchant. It literally says Cyclopean merchant. So he must be absolutely enormous. He has a luminous moat equipped. Wonder what that is. Roke is croaking. Trade. You have gigantic items? Wait, that's amazing. I can bring my golems down here. Hold up. I had no idea. We can equip our golem with this guy. I would like to have a gigantic nanowave vest. How heavy is it? 50 pounds. I can actually even carry that, that's fine. Everything gigantic is so much more heavy. This is 90 pounds for carbide gauntlets. What are the odds that it just happens to be that the first place I decide to go and check out is actually useful for columns that I happen to have in my inventory, in my team now? Let me actually... You know the location merchants. Actually, you know what? There's no reason not to just make a recur of the place here. That is actually kind of funny to me. Radio-powered chem cell. Imprint. Right, I can teleport back here. It's fantastic. That's wild. Oh, I don't have my money stuff on me. I guess I could trade in the neutron flux for... Basically, I'm worried that he's gonna restock his inventory before I can buy the nanowave vest, because that one seems like the one item that I really would like to have. In fact, I would like to have two of them, really. So, can I make enough money? I guess I could sell the neutron flux. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Anyways. But I don't have the cloning draft on me this time for once. I guess I have enough ore berries, so I will be able to afford it. So let's just sell things I don't have any use for, like regular chem cells. We can get rid of these. Oh, I forgot I had a drop of nectar. I should cook with that sometime. I wonder whether this guy is... He might be a water merchant person rather than a crab person, so I do wonder whether it does not even matter that I have good crab reputation now. Well, it's not even good, it's just not hostile anymore. So that is an interesting thought right there. To me, anyways. Anyways, I don't want to use up that many urber, so maybe it's time to dip into the credits card wedge stash that I have. Maybe a little bit less than that. There we go. Yes. Okay, I have gigantic items now. Or a gigantic... He has a gigantic folded chair too. I love it. Gigantic bronze ingot. Bronze ingots are normally worth 10 bronze nuggets. I think. So this is 25 pounds. Maybe it's 5 times? 5 copper nuggets? Okay, I don't actually know. Anyways, that is fantastic news. You also have an Asphalt tabby here. I am curious to see... Oh, shoot. Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy your walls. I am curious whether there's anything else beyond here, because there's another staircase down. I think the way the game is going to... Menacing stare on you. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I think the way the game is going to let me know if there is more down there or not is by way of... Is that magmatic? It is. It's frozen, but it's... I can't even attack the magmatic. Anyways, by way of there being just no more, like, floors looking like this. Wow, okay. So there is, in fact, that's the asphalt mines, I think. I mean, there could be more. I don't know what's normally done here. There's coral, indicating that this used to be an ocean. And there's just another clone of Saad Ames. He is hostile. I wonder what faction he belongs to. He is a form of a bear, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a Gush Agelgot Rhine. What do we have in here? Linear cannon. How heavy is that? 40 pounds. I cannot carry it. Okay. He is frozen. It's like one of those freezing chambers. I'm gonna take a peek into the rooms on the sides. Okay. It's one of these glow moths, I think. It's a gamma moth even. I believe these just use lasers on you. Okay. Oh! Oh! I don't think we've seen one of these yet, but I have encountered one of these before. One of my characters, I decided, let's see if I can get permanently phase going if I invest absolutely everything into willpower and absolutely everything into the phase mutation. I did actually manage to get the cooldown low enough that I could just, at the last 2 steps of my phase, unphase and immediately rephase, and enemies could never hit me. So I actually just explored a large portion of the world by just randomly walking around, going really deep into the ground too. And one of the creatures I found is the Lithophex. That was the first time I ever encountered an enemy starting to have a red line in front of him when he attacks. Or more specifically, he just marks red squares, and you want to step out of these squares, otherwise you will get petrified. You know these statues around the place? I feel like Lithophex are the reason why there are statues of all sorts of creatures around, because they petrify people. And in case you're curious, yes, it absolutely is instant death. So I guess that's a good reason to maybe become friends with whatever their faction is. Like, I don't even know what Lithophex is for a faction. It looks like a big lizard kind of thing. Maybe unshelled reptiles? Ooh, that would be taking a while. Anyways, we should be able to just sunder its mind from afar without too much trouble. Oh, you see that? That's where you really do not want to step in. He is actually attacking the slime next to it. And it's gone, okay. Sunder mind makes quick work of them, but it is so extremely dangerous with that red line, and I highly doubt my AI-controlled allies are going to be smart enough to step out of it. So anything... Oh, no. Ah! There's a pulse magnet field. This guy is going to just grab my items and put it over there. Anything that is magnetic anyways. Grenade launcher data, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I don't want my items to be taken away. And there's a Cragmensch boulder. That's a Glittermensch even. These would have a lot of gemstones on them. Okay, I think there's like a gun turret inside this Venta black bud. Which honestly is kind of scary, because I didn't even think about the part where there could be stuff hidden inside. If there's a Lithophex inside there, that would be potentially absolutely horrendously dangerous. Also, these guys are not 100% accurate. They just killed the I get the Tinkerer. Ooh, they actually hit me here. Swipe. Oh, I need. Right, I wanted to duplicate these other blades. There we go. Sunder your mind. Oh, wow, that's a lot of experience. What the heck? Just gonna knock out the flower. Because I didn't even realize there was another turret in there. I'm gonna grab this, equip it, throw it. Yeah. Wow, you threw that boulder really far. Equip my magnetic disc again. Actually, I forgot I had that, to be honest. Entirely forgot about that part. Anyways, I would love to have their gemstones, so... Actually, why do I care about having the gemstones? Equip. Throw. And there's a Jasper. There's 10 Jasper down there. Jeez. Okay, if you ever need money, just come down here and grab a bunch of gems. Hope that you're friendly with some of these other creatures, I guess. Equip. Throw. Equip. Throw. How many bolters are there on this? 4. Equip. Throw. Make sure just grab 9 gemstones. My goodness. I'm overburdened from gemstones. They weigh £1 each. That's wild to me. Is there anything else I would want to drop? I mean, let's be real, the water is not nearly as worthwhile. Just gonna drop the water. Can you imagine you play a game where you throw money out of your inventory because it's too heavy? I guess if you play a strict D&D campaign where you do play with like equipment weight and you cannot just lug around 100,000 copper. Maybe something like that, I guess. Anyways, I don't immediately see anything else down here. I think this is just like randomly generated floor 31. But yeah. The mystery of the mines, or asphalt mines, has been solved? I actually don't know if it's solved. I guess it's been solved sufficiently. I'm friendly with the magnet crabs. They don't leave pools of lava behind when they walk, unless they have been in the lava earlier themselves. Oh, interesting. The copper nuggets also don't burn. Okay, that's everything. The biggest surprise I think of this is twofold. One, there's a merchant. It just happens to be a gigantic merchant. I had no idea that existed, so I am really happy to find that. And the other surprise is that I only got attacked once by the Esper Hunters. I would have had no trouble dealing with the crabs, I think. But if I don't have to, I think that's even easier. Staircase is over there. I think if I click over on the staircase, my guy's just gonna... Well, he might not avoid the oil on the ground, which is slippery and could make you fall into the lava. So maybe I shouldn't auto-walk. Oh yeah, we're friendly with these crabs now too. I suppose that makes sense. And also I'm hungry, which reminds me that I should use up my drop of nectar. Up until now we've gotten absurdly lucky with getting the 1 in 4 chance, I think, for getting the +1 to all stats. And nothing happened. That's the expected result, honestly. Even if the next 10 drops of nectar are gonna be nothing happening, I feel like that would still be at least average luck, so no complaints. Just keep going. I don't remember. Was it like 20? Where the thing started? Go away. Staircase is over there. I'd like to have a more direct route. Actually, it probably doesn't matter. Since I have a teleport directly down there, I think I'm not gonna worry too much about the other parts. Alrighty. Hi friends. Card. Nitep no longer. Wait, I can do the water ritual with you? Lost by the seekers, the heightless way. Well, hated by the villagers of Kigaruk. I believe we had actually Kigaruk reputation in one of the entangled text. Yeah, we did. Sure, let me actually do the water ritual with you. Can you teach me anything? Seekers of the Sightless Way, improved reputation. Oh, you can teach me psychometry. Oh. Somehow it never actually occurred to me that these guys are legendary guys, but they do have the legendary color tones. Psychometry would be nice, because then I wouldn't have... Actually, would it be nice? Because it would increase my psychic glimmer even further. So I would get attacked probably more? I actually don't know if I get attacked more or if the attacks are gonna be stronger with higher glimmer. So maybe I don't want psychometry. What secrets are you curious about? You're interested in the Sultan's lore, Surashir. Okay, sure, we can give you some Surashir lore. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. I'm not too worried about psychometry. Psychometry would allow me to guaranteed identify artifacts and also learn on how to craft them. But I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. Alright. I need to give you guys different colors, to be honest. You're the guy that drank all the brain brine. Let's give you the first gigantic nano whiffs. I wonder if gigantic is probably modifier, right? So maybe I should just try and buy everything that has gigantic named on it, and we can disassemble to learn the modifier. Maybe psychometry would be useful to learn the modifier for gigantic things. Anyways, we're just gonna go back upstairs. Where's my other golem buddy? Oh, you're over there. Feel free to tank over the fires nuts. I'm fine with that. Oh, wrong way. You know, my original idea was to just teleport over to the 6-day stilts instead of walking all the way out, but I guess I just walked anyways. So, the interesting thing to me is that the vendor doesn't have particularly good gigantic items. It is relatively low tier compared to other items, but, you know, the golem already has really good stats even without having anything equipped. So even just a little bit of extra evasion and such, I feel like really helps a lot. So an LSTI invest is probably really good because it doesn't have any negative notch value. Seven strata deep. I can tell you, it is so nice to have spinnerets so I don't get stuck. Because normally, my character would get stuck all the time, so I would have to reissue the commands to go to the previous stairs every single time. And because I normally have really low strength, just baseline, my character would just continuously struggle to get out of the tar pools, because I think it's a strength check, although I'm not entirely sure. So just having literally the ability to never get stuck is... Honestly, I didn't rate it particularly highly, but... Oops, I missed my buddies. Sorry. I didn't rate it particularly highly, but it is amazing to have it in hindsight. Alright. Let's get out of here. First of all, just go down into a random Green. Oh, hi! Speaking of random screen, this is a random Putus Templar. Implanted. Polypes Horil. Warmongers set through. Fire suppression system. Ontological anchor. You're dangerous. But I can probably just attack you. Something is shooting down there. Oh, I think what this guy is doing, he's about to teleport everything around him to these locations. I'm gonna try and sunder this guy's mind. Actually, before I do this, let me initiate... No, I'm gonna sunder mind. I was gonna do the increased speed adrenaline rush, but I wanted to get the channel going before they teleport. Oh, you have time dilation going on. You're too far away for me to be affected. Your concentration slips. Oh, somebody else has Sunder Mind as well. Baboons are not friendly towards us. Okay, I'm a bit worried about where my... Oh, there you guys are. I was worried where my things are gonna be. I'm gonna go back down into the previous screen, because I'm confused. I'm fleeing. Force bubble. Okay, there's two of you. I think one of them is probably a clone. Okay, I'm gonna stop my force bubble. You're in perfect health. Unlocked in a psychic battle. Against whom? I would prefer if you didn't do that. I'm gonna go try and go back south. I'm gonna phase actually to break. Why am I back up here? Oh, I'm running in fear, that's why. I don't know who is locked inside psychic battle with. I don't see Bardo, but that might be okay. Alright, Chewie, just attack the guy right next to you, please. Also, I think they used an EMP on me, because my electronics are probably not working. Holy crap. Bardo's there. Alright, Chewie, please knock out this weird contraption thing right next to you. Bardo, attack this guy. Chewie, number... I don't know which number you are. Chewie number A. You attack this guy. Where's Ubu? Ubu's behind me. We should be okay. As long as none of you guys are locked into psychic battle, I'm gonna briefly check. Oh, the locked into psychic battle was from Chewie. Right, he can do that too. He would have been okay. Yeah. Oh, I might have messed up Chewie's focus there. Because she's the one that inflicts the psychic stuff. Anyways. I'm gonna go to the east. Sends a psychic presence foreign to this place and time. No. It is sleepy, guys. Alright, Chewie number... You attack. You attack. You attack. Bardo, you attack too. Hope he doesn't have burgeoning. Oh wow, you guys just murdered that guy, like in one round. I guess that's the power of telepathy, issuing commands without delay. Okay, where are the... Okay, they're gonna teleport again in a second. You know, I'm just gonna leave here. This is a bit of a mess. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go one screen south. Clean up all my guys, because you're just still full of tar, which is just a no-go. We don't want to spread that into... all my stuff. You don't want to spread that inside the 6-day stilt, because I'm gonna keep walking into these puddles all the dang time. So you have kind of a thing usually about 2 ways of getting rid of tar pits. Also, one of the golems I didn't, clean. You kind of have 2 ways of cleaning out these tar pits. One is you could just collect them in a water container and toss them out somewhere else afterwards. Or you did like me, I drank like 2 drams of asphalt just to get rid of it. Drinking asphalt just makes you extremely, extremely thirsty. So, it's probably not the best way of doing things. You still... No, you're not dirty anymore. Are stained, okay. Ubu, you still need to get your stuff cleaned and then we're done. For now. Okay. Alrighty, I'm worried about these Lithofex enemies, because instant death is a big no-go. So I might look into trying to get, I guess, Unshelled Reptiles reputation, and hope that we're gonna be fine. Although it's gonna require a lot, so we'll see how that's gonna go. But I also now have a teleport down into the mines to the gigantic vendor and get some random equipment pieces from him. So I might just do this on my shopping sprees. Right now I don't have much time to play Caves of Cut, because I'm just involved in a lot of other projects, so if I can just play 5 or 10 minutes to make a few rounds of buying things, at least then I feel like I'm going to make a little bit of progress. But I'm happy with finding out the secrets of the asphalt mines. It is honestly kind of a lucky stroke. Next time, well, I might just run in circles and power up a bunch before that, but next time, there's 2 other places I have in mind that could lead to interesting places. One is actually down in the goop. You know, Bethesda Susa? No, not Bethesda Susa, sorry. Actually, Bethesda Susa is another place where you can drop down after the Mechanimist compound. That actually might be one place that we could explore as well. But I was actually thinking of Golgotha. You know, the yucky sewage place. Because there's another place where you can drop down after Golgotha, so I wonder whether that leads anywhere. Maybe I'm gonna go Bethesda Susa first, because at least I don't have to worry about the ooze everywhere. Okay, that's that. Thank you so much for watching, have a nice day, and good night. Bye-bye.